Good morning. Thank you for joining me one more day on this journey of mine. Today is day 141 since I've been diagnosed. It is Friday, September 19th, 2025, and it's almost 5 months since my diagnosis. Seems crazy because time is just flying by. Um, so last Friday, I just want to bring you up to date. I had a whole nother thing planned, but that'll have to come another day. Last Friday I had my CT scan, which was to tell me what was going on inside my body. So I can tell you what's going on now. They did a contrast and I had to drink 2 little things of barium, which was not exactly fun, but it worked okay. And the good news is I have no new cancer sites. That's very good news. The lymph node and my clavicle showed that the cancer was gone, which is terrific. The lymph node in my chest, it was 1/4 of the size of cancer than it was before, so it had reduced. The cancer in my lung has remained the same size, and I suppose that's good news too because it hasn't grown. So that's a good thing. So now the next step for me is to do immunotherapy, which is something that revs up your immune system and fights the bad cells, supposedly. Okay? So anyway, the drug they're going to be giving me, I'm going to start this, my first session will be October 3rd. It will be every other week. It takes 2 hours to put the drug into your body, okay, through my port, which is in my chest. And so I figure it really takes about 3.5 to 4 hours, because by the time you get there, they do the blood work, you meet with the doctor, they make the decision, you do the thing. The time you get all done with that, so it takes a while. So 7:45 in the morning, I figure I'll be done by noon, okay? The drug they're going to give me is called, this is a great name, Imfinzi. So it's like to infinity and beyond. That's how I felt about it. It was like, oh, I guess that's what it's supposed to do. But I will tell you, they gave me this sheet, number of sheets. There's like 4 pages. And mostly it is side effects, if you can imagine. Immunotherapy just sounds like it should have no side effects whatsoever, but that is so not true. So I think that I'm not sure what's going to happen, but I will tell you one thing. If I have if I have side effects that debilitate me at all, I'm stopping it right now. I didn't even realize, if you want to know the truth, how far when I was on chemotherapy and radiation, how that really took me down. I didn't drive for 6 weeks plus because of the sun, the sensitivity to the sun. I absolutely could not drive. It just made my eyes jump around and do all kinds of weird stuff and that kind of thing. And that happens to be, again, one of the side effects to this. So hopefully I don't get that, but if I do, I'm telling you, I'm stopping. And then I don't have a clue what that really means. Does that mean I have 5 more months, 6 more months, 9 more months? I have no idea. What I'm hoping is we just, we are expecting a 5th great-grandchild. We don't know if it's a boy or a girl yet, and that's next March. And so I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that I am still here and can hold that brand new little baby. That would just thrill my heart more than anything. So that's my goal, is to remain positive and keep going until that little one is born for sure. Anyway, I don't have a lot of, I don't know, like live in the moment, whatever, but I will tell you this. These last 4.5, 5 months, in some ways, they are some of the best months I've had. And I think it's because I'm truly living in the moment as best I can. And if I can continue to do that, that is where my heart is at, to just live in the moment. I have not still made a list, if you can imagine, But that's okay, because maybe my list just is something that happens to me, and that's the way it's going to be. Anyway, I will talk to you soon. I do have another one planned, and I think it's pretty hot stuff that I'm going to be telling you. Anyway, talk to you soon. Bye.